No time for the doubt, they counting me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win, yeah. Refuse, mine, it can't be diffused. If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it, they told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie, I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like told me, keep on running toes, they gon' take them. Refuse to lose, built to win, apply myself, I felt it in. No time for the doubt, they counting me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I pay for the cost, I'm winning to win, yeah. Refuse to lose, I'm built to win, apply myself, I felt it in.
Welcome to Refuse to Lose Sports. My name is Joe Jordan. I'm excited about today's episode, like always. And I got two of my bros with me. I got Dave Dollars and I got Mike Jones, Slim Thug. I don't know who he's supposed to be with the hat tilted to the side.
It's the king, partner. Say no.
I don't know why I say Mike Jones.
You king of the South. You right? You named them all.
I'm great. How y'all fellas doing today, man?
Man, I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing better than LeBron James taking shots at the game, you know.
He the king, so he's supposed to be able to do what he want to do. But
man,
it's Friday, fantastic Friday, freestyle Friday. It's usually, dress down Friday, but as you can see, me and Joe didn't get the, we didn't get the memo right.
I was already at the bar. Your guys coming from work. It's happy hour.
Yeah. You're right. But Tom, you gotta hit it for me one time.
Pause, granddad.
Turn me up. I like how you flipped that. That was funny. But Friday, Nuggets up 2-0. Game 2 tonight. WNBA season starts. A lot of stuff to talk about today. Let's get it today. How y'all? Joe, you doing night today, my guy? Oh
yeah, I'm straight. I'm ready. Tomo, what about you?
Hey man, I'm getting attacked for rooting for the team, so I'm all right. I feel like a coach for real. I'm trying to help the players out, and they yelling at me. Let's go.
Man, tell Carl get out of here with this comment, man.
Come on, man, it's Detroit.
I know we got a series with them. All right, cool. So let's before we start this show, y'all, make sure y'all like this video on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. It's streaming on all three platforms: Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Like all videos, share all videos on all three platforms. Also subscribe and follow if you haven't already. Appreciate y'all for already being in the comment section. We want y'all to use that comment section. That's how you can be involved with the show. We always respond to them, as you can see. I just respond to Carl in the comments. All right. So use that comment section. It fuels the show. We need y'all. And Tom, we'll talk about those IG chats we have going on.
Look, man, when you join these IG chats on IG, that's Instagram, for the age bracket difference. Instagram, and it's Refuse to Lose Sports. That's Refuse and number 2 Lose Sports. Within these chats, we have, the chats that we have available for offer. Because, some people be like, well, you have chats, but what are they? NBA/WNBA and the season. Actually, there are games going on now with the WNBA. So their season started. So NBA/WNBA, we have NFL, we have MLB, college football, college basketball, both men's and women's, and boxing. Again, all of these sports are jumping now because you got the playoffs, then you got the WNBA season kicking off, you got the NFL off season, you got the MLB season underway. College football, it's still ramping up. There's a lot of transfer portal stuff going on. College basketball, the draft. So a lot of players leaving, some players coming in. And boxing, of course, you got Devin Haney. With boxing, we're not just talking about boxing. We also include some UFC stuff there too. I want to include that.
Combat.
There we go. Fist to fist combat. There you go, Joe. I like what you said there. So to join these chats, you just hit us up on Instagram. Again, that's at Refuse to Lose Sports, and we'll add you to those chats. And also, if you want to put a little extra money in your pocket, shout out to my man Vaughn. He got the parlay chat going as well. You hit us up in one of these chats. Once you get in this chat, we'll see if the commissioner of the parlay chat wants to add you in, because you got to go through a vetting process. Joe.
Let's get it. And also shout out to Teddy with Baseball with Teddy, BWT. And he came out with an episode this morning. So make sure y'all tune in to those videos on the Refuse to Lose Sports channel on Facebook and on YouTube. All right. So last but not least, enjoy the rest of the show. First topic. Y'all already know what the first topic is going to be. You already know. Denver Nuggets handle business in game 2 against the Lakers. All right. They up 2-0. They haven't lost a home game all playoffs. So has the Lakers haven't even, and they're going to be in LA on Sunday. But we got to talk about the game. And Lakers had full control the whole game until that fourth quarter, right? So we're going to talk about who deserves the most blame for that game 2 loss. And Tomo, since you picked the Lakers, I'm gonna let you start this one off. Who get the most blame? By the way, y'all, look, before Tomo goes, like we never know who's going first, y'all. So you can see Tomo's face like, dang, I gotta go first. All right, go ahead, Tomo.
The perks of doing the show live, right? You get to see the live reactions, man. They started my boy Rui. I'm sitting over there watching the game on the couch, like, here the Wizards again, because I had to watch KCP go off for the Nuggets. I mean, he's not. I wouldn't say he's officially a Wizard, but he did play for the Wizards, and he went all too. So I'm just sitting there like, look at this, look at all this success. Maybe if they had a coach to bring everything together, we would be over there playing the Miami Heat instead of the Celtics, or maybe we would be playing the Celtics instead of the Heat. But we don't know. Last night, I don't know if it's from LeBron James flopping or him shooting threes when he's not supposed to, or maybe the Lakers just whole team going into a cold scoring spell, because they'll have moments where they get super hot and then they'll just go on a cold spell for 2 to 3 minutes where they can't score a bucket. They can't throw a rock in the water when they're standing in the lake. But I won't say it's no one's fault. I would give somebody more credit. I got to give it to my man Malone. Malone came out there and he's been on a mission. Mike Malone said game 1 in the post conference, he said, you all don't want us to be here. You can. I'm paraphrasing. I'm not really putting words in his mouth, you know. But you all think we're not supposed to be here, but this team fights. They come. They know how to play together. Also, Jamal Murray is showing up after coming off of I think he injured himself twice with the ACLs. He's bounced back and he's showing that he's fully healthy and he has his moments. He's also upset because he said this after the game too, that they won the first game, but yet they're still talking about how the Lakers could have almost won that game. Meanwhile, Joker is breaking records. This is 13th triple-double in the playoffs now, and this is probably giving more people more credit to say why he should be the best player in the playoffs right now, but I'm still going with Jimmy. So, to me, it's more so the Lakers in their cold spell, but more so giving credit to Malone and how he's got his players playing. Dave?
Can I give it to 3 people? Do
Yeah.
I have one?
You get the most blame.
Slow yourself down, man. We was just talking about dating yesterday.
Okay.
You're right.
The NBA, that is, not me and David. The NBA.
Oh, right. You clear it up.
Yeah.
You didn't need to clarify that.
Yeah.
You didn't need to clarify that. You good. All right. For me, I gotta give it to AD and LeBron. I think they both deserve majority of the blame. For one, AD, like this comment says right here, he only had 18 points in the game, but it's not even the fact that he scored 18 points. He only took 15 shots, which is not good enough for a superstar kind of player. Now, I will say this though, Jokic was playing really good defense on him last night. So it wasn't just that he just wasn't attempting shots. Jokic actually played really good defense last night, which shocked me because Jokic is not known to be a defender. But in these playoffs, he's shown that he's going to do whatever he can to make sure his team wins. So he played really good defense on AD. So that was a part of the reason. But I really feel like AD and LeBron settled for shots that they didn't need to settle for. LeBron, for one, is shooting the worst from 3 from anybody in the NBA right now, and shooting the worst in the fourth quarter from anybody in the last 25 seasons.
Yeah.
This is your GOAT. Well, not my GOAT, but you LeBron fans know that. That's your GOAT. But LeBron is not, he's not shooting well right now.
Man.
Let me give you his stats in the fourth quarter in these playoffs.
Oh man.
34% from the field goal, terrible. 5% from three. 5%. Not 50, not 15. 5% from three.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And 43% true shooting percentage. He's bricked 19 straight threes in the fourth quarter.
Come on, man.
LeBron James.
Almost an air ball, man. Come on, stop it.
That's worse.
I know. I'm just like, trolling.
That's worse. Look, LeBron, I understand that you are not going to be playing the way that you played, in previous years in the playoffs. But I think your IQ was good enough, great enough, to where you should know when you should not be taking a shot or not. And I think sometimes when you're taking these threes, you're not calculating on if it's a good shot or not, or you're just taking this because you want to cause them, get a momentum, or play the hero. That's not what you've always been known to do. Yes, I understand that you can make it three. I'm not saying that you are the worst 3-point shooter in history, but right now you're the worst 3-point shooter in the playoffs. So I don't think you should be taking as many 3-point shots that you're taking. Now, if they're calculated and they're open, hey, do your thing. You're LeBron James. You know that you can make an open three, but you know if it's not falling for you, find a better shot. That's one thing that you've always been known for, is finding a better shot. You and AD have to. The team goes as you and AD go. Mostly AD, but you and AD. You set the tone as far as being the coach on the floor. AD is the player that's supposed to be making all the buckets and playing the defensive and setting the defense. If that's not happening, then your team's going to lose. So the two of you have to make sure that you make the right decisions. AD, you got to shoot more than 15 shots a game. That's not enough for a superstar player like you. You just had 40 points in game one, and y'all only lost by 3. You put up 30 in this game, and y'all win this game in blowout fashion. So AD, you've been very inconsistent, and we know that about you, but you got to be more consistent if you want to go back to the finals and win a championship. Now, I picked the Nuggets to win this series, but I want to at least, y'all got to – I thought y'all would – I picked y'all to lose last night anyway, but you just got to play better, AD. I expect more. Glass man.
Without the cap.
So, look, okay, I'm going to give it an AD for a different reason, all right, because – the 15 field goals is misleading because he shot 11 free throws. So he really shot the ball like 18, 19 times. But record-wise, going to say 15. I'm giving it to AD on how poorly he played offensively yesterday. I thought that, Jokic did a good job and all, but Anthony Davis missed some easy shots too. So I'm going to give it to him because the Lakers needed him offensively, and he wasn't there for them offensively. I don't want to give LeBron a big chunk of the blame. The blame we'll give him is this, because he had a good game. I'm gonna give it to LeBron. He was playing defense. He was hustling. He was playing a lot of point guard yesterday. All right, he especially in the second half, he was basically controlling the game offensively. He had with LeBron's stat line, he had 10 assists, 9 rebounds, 4 steals. 2 blocks. Bron was balling. My only issue is this, though. Now, I did say he needed to shoot these threes if he's open. All right? And I'm okay if you pull a 3. But when you pull a 3 in a row like that, he shot 3 threes in a row in the fourth quarter in a crucial time of the game. And they all were basically contested for real. And it was why Jamal Murray was cooking. And LeBron, they offenses already kind of start out. Not really. They kept turning the ball over. But them 3 threes dug a deeper hole for them, and it just made it tough for them to come back. Even though they made a run at the end of the game, but if LeBron didn't shoot those 3 threes like he did, the first one is good. When you shoot 2 more, it's like, all right, you didn't realize the first time. So I will give LeBron the blame for that. But I do want to piggyback over what Tomo said about Mike Malone, man. I'm liking Mike Malone more and more. I don't know if y'all remember, he was Sacramento Kings head coach when we had DeMarcus Cousins. And
Yep,
he was
I
the only
For the Cavs.
one that got DeMarcus. No, I'm not trying to throw Kings in there, but
Nah,
this
it's
is who he
not.
is. He's the only one that had DeMarcus Cousins under control. The only one. And he got fired when we actually had the best start that we had in years. He got fired. And then the whole Kings fan base, we were all like, why y'all fire him? Like, we finally found a coach that got my Cousins under control. We winning. It was going on. So he got fired to him, man. I know you came on, you talked about Darvin Ham. Man, I'm liking him more and more. Mike Malone, like, man, cut that, man. Stop the cap. Y'all not good.
Exactly what he said, though.
You know, Mike Malone, like, I don't want to hear that. Y'all not good. And he's right. Now, they're not saying in the chat, they said, I heard people in the chat was all like, oh, I heard him talk about Jokic. Yeah, we're not saying they didn't talk about Jokic. But the consistency, like, most people was talking more about the Lakers figured something out. The Lakers figured something out. Oh, they look confident in the press conference. Oh, Lakers this, Lakers that. Man, I'm like, man, they going just. It's a chess match. Y'all can't adjust it. Y'all can't stop Jokic. There's nothing to do about Jokic. And then when you got Jamal Murray playing well, hey, good luck. Well, good luck. So
was shooting bad until the fourth quarter.
That was just about it. That's what I was about to touch on. Like the Lakers had something, and then
he got
what happened in the fourth.
Matter of fact, real quick, y'all. Mike Malone said they don't really talk about what they had done. This gonna be the show that's gonna talk about it. I got you, Mike Malone. Listen to this, y'all. Nikola Jokic, offensive rebounds in the Western Conference. He got 10. The Lakers got 9. In the Western Conference Finals, he got more offensive rebounds than the whole Lakers team. All right. And look at this. Jamal Murray averages 25.1 points per game in his playoff career. That's more than Will Chamberlain, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Shaq, Larry Bird, Joel Embiid, Jason Tatum, Kyrie Irving, Charles Barkley, Melo, and Oscar Robertson. He averaged more points than all them guys in the playoffs. Playoff Murray. All right. Bruce Brown. Y'all saw him and D-Lo chirping. Remember that last night? Him and D-Lo chirping. Hey, how good of a game did he have yesterday, D-Lo? He done one shot on the sideline and thought he was all that. My man hit it 3 cents.
Yeah,
D-Lo,
pointed at him too. Thought he was
pointing at all that. And Bruce Brown was cooking yesterday. Look, Bruce Brown plus 16 last night. D-Lo minus 16. Get him out the game. Get him out the game. Fourth quarter points in the Western Conference Finals. Jamal Murray 31. AD and LeBron combined 28. Crazy, right? So Jamal Murray and the Nuggets and the Nikola Jokic, respect to them. Hey, like I say in the chat, LeBron James, Mike James, Rick James, Nuggets in 5. Probably 5. I'm gonna say 6.
All right, bro, man. I'll say, all right, bro, man.
I'm gonna say 6. It's looking like 5. So I'm not gonna get excited.
You got 6 fingers there. Why you say 5?
No, but you pulled the bro man just now. You said 5.
I said they ain't 5. And I said, no, I'm gonna stick with 6. I'm gonna stick with 6. But no, I'm not gonna overhype. They play at home. You gotta see how they look in game 3. But yeah, Nuggets in 6.
Nah, the ball is definitely back in Ham's court.
Jamal Murray by himself, man, almost outscored the Lakers in the fourth quarter. He had 23. The Lakers had 24 in the fourth. That's crazy.
Let's get it, man. All right, let's go to our next topic. People already got a picket throwing a riot about this Giannis topic right here. So look, Giannis, man. Oh, we ain't got the footage. Dang. All right, so Giannis was on IG Live, and somebody was like, "Come and go to state," and he was like, he was looking like he was thinking about it. He was like, "Hey, they say go to state." Hey, so we want to talk about Giannis. Should Giannis consider? Should Giannis make that move for real to go to state? And then you're gonna kick us off. Talk to
me. Yes, he should. He should. I think that would be a good match for him. Kev, come on. Ain't nobody going to Dallas. All right. No one's going to the Mavericks. All right. Giannis don't want to go there.
Not the cap.
But I think that would be a good move. Now Now, would they consider this the same kind of move as when KD went to Golden State? I don't know.
I don't know.
But
Um,
it would. I think it would be good. I mean, for one, he wouldn't. He would. I mean, he's going to be with the greatest shooter of all time. Um, some people may say he's he's a top 10 player all time. Some people may say that. Some people still have some disagreements about that. Definitely top 2 point guard all time. Magic is still number one in my eyes, but Steph Curry is right there. Then I mean, Draymond may or may not be there, so you would pretty much be the guy setting everything. But the thing is, will he fit? That's the thing. Will he fit that offense? Depending on the way that they run it, the spacing. Is he really that Draymond kind of a player to be able to facilitate the ball as much as Draymond used to and run the offense like Draymond? Maybe, I don't know, but he would help defensively. Not as much as Draymond. I think Draymond is more well-rounded defensively than Giannis is, but he would help with defensive rebounding, of course. So that's one thing they wouldn't have to worry about when him and Kevon Looney. That would be, they would dominate the boards a lot more. But I would say it'd be a good move. I mean, I don't know if he would fit me. It's just the whole offensive fit. I don't know if it would fit offensively because of what he does and what Draymond does.
Stop the cap.
Depending on if he's there or not.
Dave, what's wrong with you, man? Like, what do you mean you don't know it's gonna fit? Oh, of course it will fit. What the world is going on here? So look, he sounds just like him too. Giannis go first. Look, when Giannis was about to be a free agent after the bubble, and there were talks about him now resigning in Milwaukee, I had a conversation with J-Mo, and we both were like, he should go to the Golden State. That's perfect if he go to Golden State. Think about Golden State, y'all, they teams. They always had Draymond Green with another big. They had JaVale McGee. They got Looney right now. They had Andrew Bogut, right? What else they had? They had Zaza Pachulia. They always had a non-shooter
Zaza
at the five
Pachulia.
position. Huh?
Zaza Pachulia.
Okay. The Kawhi injury and all that stuff. So if Giannis go to Golden State, that's perfect. It's a wrap. I'm sorry. Especially if Draymond Green is still there. Y'all understand the offense of the Warriors, right?
I'm talking about if Draymond is not there, not if
Even
he is
if he's
there.
not there, get him out of there. It's Giannis we're talking about. Giannis is the Kupo. All right.
That's Jeff Draymond, man.
All right.
boy.
Draymond could go. Listen, he could go. Listen, listen. The Warriors will buy his ticket. They'll buy him a condo out there temporarily until he find him a mansion. They'll do all anything else, but they'll get him out of here to get Giannis.
No, I know they would do that.
It would work, Dave.
True.
It would definitely work. Because look, the way the offense works is this. So you have Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and whoever their third player is on the floor, right? It could be Wiggins, it could be Jordan Poole. They run off a bunch of screens off of each other and off of Looney and Draymond, right? And when they get off the screen and a lot of times Steph will catch it off the screen, then he'll give it back to Draymond, come off another screen, or then Draymond has a 2-on-1 break. It could be either kick it out, kick it back to Steph, kick it out to the corner to Klay, or he could lob it, or right to whoever that 5-man is, which is gonna be Giannis, right? Y'all remember when the Warriors had JaVale McGee? Y'all remember how who's that man had?
Yeah.
You would have thought John Wall was back there. Continue.
For real, like I'm telling y'all, like Giannis will be a perfect fit. And then defensively, come on, y'all, really. The way Giannis is good defensively because he's great in the pick and roll. He's great off the ball, and that's the kind of defender the Warriors need for real as a big. Looney, the reason why they had a problem with the Lakers, because Looney, imagine if they had Giannis. They win the ring. They had Giannis. First of all, we ain't going 7 games with them. Probably won't lose 5 before. All right, because they had Giannis, because Giannis is a huge mismatch for us. So I think he should do that, and it will be different from the KD situation because Giannis already won. He already won. KD didn't win, and KD lost to that team the year before. He had that same team up 3-1, lost to them, and then joined them the very next year. That's why it looked so bad. I'm not mad at it, But that's why it looked so bad. And then when he won his 2 rings, they like, oh, you need to prove yourself. Giannis is already proven. Giannis had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year, right? He was labeled the best player in the world. KD was never labeled that until he won a championship with Golden State for real. And a lot of people still didn't think he was the best player. So Giannis go there, ain't nobody gonna be mad at Giannis. Go get your rings, guys. Get your rings.
Y'all not gonna be mad at Giannis. I'm gonna be mad at Giannis. I'm
Oh.
tired of the super teams. But
yeah. Same here. That's my division. I don't want to go there and talk about.
there ain't no more beams. I tell you that. He go there. There's no more beams. There's nothing. Mike Brown, all the running up and down the court. He can't run enough suicides to get that Warriors team to lose. But I did like how Giannis was the hint. I just like how he was like, should I? Is it a good idea? Would it be a nice thing? I mean, for him, it would be a great thing because now you have 2 shooters on the outside and you can literally just clog up the paint. You don't have to worry about shooting threes anymore. You don't have to worry about being the guy on the team because that's what we're killing him for now because it's like, hey, you're the best player in the world. How come you can't beat Miami? Of course, you did hurt your ankle. I mean, you hurt your back, but Jimmy hurt his ankle, hip. He got the team on his back, his shoulders hurt, and he still found a way to win the games. So Giannis wouldn't have to worry about that. And then the way Dave, I see what you're saying about that offense. So at times it will feel like it's being clogged up because Giannis is a ball stopper. But I can see the Warriors finding a way to make that work because when you got Giannis in the paint, they probably double team or triple team him and he could pass it back out. You got Steph shooting from 50 feet. He still can shoot. Clay, when he feels like he wants to play in the game, he can still shoot too. Draymond is the biggest key piece there. Will he be there or will he won't? To me, I'm thinking about the Warriors without Draymond and you plug in a Giannis, he could essentially fit the same role. I mean, I don't know if his passing is better, but he could essentially fit that same role. Run up, fast break, find the open player, or dunk.
Yeah, I think his fast break. I think his fast break will definitely work because him driving the lane, you gotta clog it because if not, he's dunking easily. And that's going to open up the spacing, the floor spacing for sure. So I think that would be a huge plus.
And this game going to get better because you round shooters.
Exactly.
Like you're going to have to shoot in practice. They're going to like, come on, man. You don't have to, but the threat.
Yeah. Crazy thing is he shot a lot better before he gained all his muscle. Like if people watched the tape before when he
hold on, y'all, hold up.
Vivek,
what's up, man? I'm glad you called. Hey, I know you were big in there. We hearing this stuff about Giannis. I need you to call Utah, go get Lori Marketing. I need you to call Boston, go get Jaylen Brown. Can you do that for me? All right, cool. Being still there, y'all. We ain't gonna be lit still. We get Lori Marketing and Jaylen Brown. We can count that.
I like how he was watching the show and called at the right time.
Yeah, that's my guy. That's my guy.
He ain't stop you while you was telling him why Giannis would be a good fit. He should have called you then to stop. You said stop because they thinking about doing that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
he still haven't got me a ticket yet to the game, but we still cool though.
Hey, he gave you a cowbell. He gave you a cowbell. 7 games against the Warriors. Like, come on, man. What more could you ask for?
I'm grateful.
Yeah, but nah.
All right, Tomo, segment is yours. It's been a while, y'all. We got to get done, son. I know it's Friday. It's normally on Tuesdays, but Tomo, take it over.
Man, I haven't done a done son in a while, and it was more so because, when you think of your done son, you think it's over for him. Like I said, a few people that were in your done son, it was really over for him. Like Cliff Kingsbury, Eric DeCosta bounced back, Kawhi Leonard bounced back. Now he's back. You're done son because the playoffs. Then the Wizards, Tommy Shepard, you're done son. And then some of the you're done sons was more so just like a public service announcement. I did one for my good friend, my man down there with the Dolphins, and today is gonna be the same thing. This week's You're Done Son goes to, your entourage, your clique, the and them when people be talking, because most people don't even know who and them is. But and them are the folks that keep you going. The backbone, the people that kind of got you here, the ones that were on your side from day one all the way up until you got here. But you also, what comes with those and thems? Sometimes a little bit of entitlement. Sometimes some envy is built. Sometimes some jealousy is also built. Like when you pray for success, you don't pray for those things, jealousy, envy. But when you get enough of the success, that energy it's just automatic. It just shows up at your front doorstep. Now, when you think about stories from people with success, it's always that one person in their crew that does something to like dampen their light. But if you really think about your day ones, if they really truly are your day ones, they're not going to do anything to hinder your success or dampen your light. They want to actually see you shine bright like a diamond, as Rihanna would say. So to me, I'm not saying get rid of the people that were day ones. I'm just saying instill a little bit more of some discipline within your crew, just to say, hey, look, this is the mission, this is the goal, this is where we're trying to go, or maybe just where I'm trying to go. And again, if they're your homies, they're going to be like, go do that, and we're going to step out your way. When you're demanding respect or just demanding that, hey, trust and believe in my dream or the mission itself, it shouldn't start a fight, or it shouldn't start them to start looking at you as like they're changing. I can go on and on about how many times we've seen the jealousy and envy bring down a whole franchise, but we could also talk about a lot of the positives. A good idol for that is LeBron James. He brought all his friends with him. Again, all of his friends, I think they played on the same basketball team. He was the one that made it to the league. Now, one of them sat there and was like, well, man, why you can't get me on the team? Why you can't get me to do this? They sat down, they mapped out a plan, and they all played their role. And look where they're all at now. They're all chasing bees. I think LeBron is a billionaire. I think Rich Paul has one of the most successful sports agencies right now in Clutch Sports. Maverick, he's doing a lot. He also has the shop, which LeBron, I think he started the shop, but Maverick took it over and now it's his thing. And he also has the liquor company. So when you think about your friends and you think about your mission or your goals and just how you come up in life and the things that you were on when you were younger, but now you're not on that time anymore, you just got to look back and think about it like, hey, my man BJ Banks got an album right now. It's streaming on all platforms. It's called Everybody Can't Go. And sometimes you just got to look at that mission and be like, look, man, everybody can't go with me. So when I say you're done, son, it's because it's starting to rain. But in this you're done, son, think about it like this. I'm calling you son because you shine like one. Now, don't be the thunderstorm to rain on the parade inside my city yet. You can come back.
Hey, Tomo, that's like a poem.
I was watching Tupac.
But no, what you said about LeBron James, man, great example. And believe it or not, I had a conversation with probably Blaze, somebody early on when I was doing this refuse to lose thing. And that's how I looked at refuse to lose. Like, as of like, I see LeBron, what LeBron did, he put himself in position to put them in position to have something, you know, like you said, the shop, the Clutch, he became Clutch Sports, Clutch, whatever you call it, the agency, Clutch agency. He was the first client. And LeBron went there. Guess what? LeBron over there? Okay, I can go over there. So, and then like Maverick also, I think he does a production stuff too when they make these films and documentaries and stuff.
Yep.
He's part of that. So that's what LeBron did. He put himself in position to put them in position. And that's how they got refused to lose. Put myself in position to put others in position to get on the media platform. You know, so, and that's a beautiful thing. But then you have other people on your side who's not helping you, who's not telling you, you know, don't do this. Who's not telling you, man, now be careful. You know, like I remember, what's his name, the receiver from the Vikings, not Randy Moss,
Chris Carter.
Right now, Chris Carter. He talked about having a fallout guy. Now I'm not encouraging that, but his whole point was, you gotta have friends around you who's not gonna put you in a bad situation because you're the guy who's gonna take care of everybody. It's not just because of that. It's because they gotta protect you. You are the guy for the neighborhood. You're the guy of the family. You're the go-to person. So we gotta put a shield around you, and that's what your entourage should actually do for you. Put that shield around you, and then if they do that, the person that's in that shield is gonna put the people in good position like LeBron James. So well said, Tomo. Well said.
So I want to thank Ja because he was the motivation behind it.
Let's get it. Feedback, Dave? No, you good?
I mean, just bravo, bravo, bravo.
That's terrible. Oh man, read that comment, please, somebody.
It's devastation inside my city. Yeah, that's from Tay. That's what the AFC North was saying about that roster.
Yeah, we still got to run back that Sim. We said Sam Howell and what's his name, right? as quarterback?
It's gonna be. They say it's supposed to be 2 more versions. They want to do Dak versus
Sam
Lamar,
Howell.
and then they want to do Sam Howell versus Pickett.
I'm
Yeah.
with that. Let's do that, man.
Please tell me when this will happen because I missed the last one. I need to see this.
Watch Sam Howell look better than Hurts. Watch.
If he do, man,
Cav shouldn't hit the end of it. Cav should not hit the end of it.
All right. All right, y'all. Let's wrap this up. This was a good show. Make sure y'all like this video on YouTube. First of all, we are streaming on 3 platforms. We are on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Make sure you like all 3 platforms, share on all 3 platforms, subscribe and follow on all 3 platforms. All right. Yeah. Also, appreciate y'all for using that comment section. Y'all been lit in the comments like always. All right. Y'all are part of the show. Without y'all, we don't have a show, right? So keep those comments going. Y'all had the comments starting from the time we hit the intro to the time we on the outro. All right. So appreciate y'all for that. And Dave, talk about those IG chats we have going on.
Yeah, so these IG chats, we pretty much bring you all the latest news from everything. Made Jim Brown and his family, rest in peace, Jim Brown. We lost a legend today. So rest in peace, Jim Brown.
Mm-hmm.
But we give you all these latest news for every single one that you see in this photo. You got NBA missing with WNBA. WNBA season started today.
Mm-hmm.
So make sure you tune into the WNBA. It's going to be lit. NFL, the off season still going on. Shout out to my boy Trey Lance, who was working out with Patrick Mahomes this off season. So I want to see what you're going to do this year. Major League Baseball, as Carl said, Jake Irvin should have been on your done, son. He's the pitcher for the Nats right now, and the Nats are down 6-0 to the Detroit Tigers right now. So that's that. College football, I said this last time, but Georgia got the number 1 quarterback in the 2024 class. So, gotta look at that. College basketball, men and women, then boxing, mixing with the UFC, and then we have to mention the parlay chat that Vaughn runs. So shout out to Vaughn for running the parlay chat. But we get you all the latest news in all of these chats, whether it's a signing, a legal issue, no matter what it is, you get it here first. You can have a healthy debate in there. You can also make great connections in all of these chats as well. And then all these chats are pretty much fused into one VIP chat that we have called the Refuse to Lose chat. Those are everyone. That's everyone that's been on the show. That is what we call considered a Refuse to Lose family. Not to say that no one else is. Not to say that any other chats you're not a part of the family, but to really be in the family, you got to be in the Refuse to Lose chat.
not like first cousins.
Pretty much. In the Refuse to Lose chat, you're brothers, your siblings, in that chat.
Right.
And the other ones, you're cousins, But but in order to be in that chat, like I said, you got to come on the show. You got to be involved in the comment section. You got to be a subscriber for one, and you also have to be involved in the other chats. And if you want to come on the show, let us know.
Let's get it. And one more time, shout out to Teddy running BWT on baseball. Yeah, BWT. All right. Baseball with Teddy. Episode dropped this morning. Make sure y'all go check that out. Another episode we dropping this weekend. Looking forward to that. All right. So we're going to do the speed round, y'all. Speed round. We got a game tonight. We got Boston versus Miami. Dave, since it's your team, who's winning and why? Or how, I should say.
Boston's going to win game 2. They're not going to go down 0-2. I respect this team too much. They're not gonna. I don't believe they're gonna lay down. If they do, I'll be shocked. I have a lot of confidence in my team. But we took one home game already. So I expect Boston to come back and win this game tonight.
Tomo?
Man, I said it last game. I said last game like I'm one of the players. I said it last time though. I picked Miami to win the first game because Boston was trying to fill them out and the inconsistency. So if my stock prediction is right with Boston, they're going to win this game and they're going to come out swinging. So I'm going with Boston.
Yeah, I got Boston winning by like 20. It's gonna be a blowout. It's not gonna be a close game. So I got Boston. All right. We have another game. Lakers versus Nuggets Sunday, game 3, crucial game. Dave, Lakers or Nuggets?
Lakers win. Win their first home game, go down 2-1, and then go into game 2 trying to tie it up. I mean, going to game 4 trying to try to tie it up. But I don't see a LeBron James led team going down 3-0. I just don't see it. Hasn't been done before, so I don't see it. Well, it has been done before in the finals, but you know, I didn't want to bring that up.
What is it? Is it Doug Dimmadale? What? How I would say? I gotta get Tay to say it. Doug Dimmadome, Digger, whatever it is. Lakers gonna win this game, right?
Mm-hmm.
All that gold digging they was doing in the mountains is done, son. Lakers gonna win this one.
All right, I got the Lakers winning a close game though. It's gonna be another close game, and there's gonna be a lot of worry on game 4. I feel like so. All right, so we got last words in. All right, first off, I also want to say rest in paradise to Jim Brown. Because of Jim Brown, the Browns have some type of relevancy, right? Without Jim Brown, their history is a bunch of I don't know what it is. It's an empty book, like Jim Brown is the only one in the history book. So I just want to give a shout out to him and his family. And I know Dave might touch on something with another network, which is crazy, but yeah. So rest in paradise to him. And I'm excited about the WNBA. It's starting today. What I'm looking forward to is the Mystics. All right, Mystics got the third best odds. So I'll tell you your points, right? Yeah, the third best odds to win a championship. And but we all know who the favorites are, right? So Vegas most likely is a favorite, and New York also is another favorite to win. But yeah, I'm looking forward to see the Mystics and Seattle Storm. Shout out to Carla Charles, right? It's a new member of the Seattle Storm. I'll be tuning in on every single game. I already got her recorded on my YouTube TV. Can't wait to see it. All right, so those are my last words.
Yeah. My last words. Joe kind of already touched on it about another network. I got a big issue with ESPN. So this was posted on ESPN's on their website about Jim Brown. I'm gonna read the entire thing. Despite his work to make things better, Brown had several run-ins with the law after his NFL career. He went on trial for assault and battery in 1965 after an 18-year-old accused him of giving her whiskey and forcing her to have sex. He was accused of throwing a model from a balcony in 1968 and was acquitted of assaulting a man after a traffic accident in 1969. He was fined and spent a day in jail after beating up a golfing partner. He was charged with rape, sexual battery, and assault in 1985. Charges were later dropped. The next year, he was arrested after allegedly beating his fiancée. In 1999, Brown was convicted of smashing the window of his wife's car. Now, my issue with ESPN is why, when the passing of someone, and especially someone of our culture, or someone of our culture either gets a job or does something out of the ordinary for us, or like I said, when we pass, that you bring up all of the bad things that happened in the past. You're supposed to be celebrating somebody's life. You're not supposed to be bringing up what they did in the past that was bad. This person is now, their family is already grieving. Now, as a network, the one thing you bring up about them is all of these charges that happened to them, and most of them were dropped. So why mention it? If these charges were dropped, why talk about it? This person he's no longer here. And this is the day he passed away. Not a day later, not a week later, not months later. This is the day, the same exact day we found out that he passed away. You post this. ESPN, I got a big issue with you. I know I didn't have a doghouse yesterday, but you're definitely in the doghouse for now, and probably for good, because that's inexplicable. So ESPN, I got a huge issue with you. Just like, and now I see why you got people on your staff like Malika Andrews that does stuff like that when Joe Mazzulla got hired for the job for the Boston Celtics, because you brought up his past when he got hired. So now I see when you create an environment that where things are that acceptable, now others do say things that you made acceptable. So you need to change the way that you do things, ESPN. But my other last words kind of sort of what Joe was saying about the Washington Mystics. I'm excited to see what they're going to do. Yeah. Yeah,
I ain't heard that either. I'm-
yeah. I want to see what the Mystics going to do this year. Definitely excited to see what challenge they have going up against the Liberty and the Aces this year. Because I mean, the Liberty and the Aces are stacked. So I mean, it's only so much what can happen. I still believe Deladon is the best player in the league. That's me. I still think she's the best player in the league, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Also, I think for all these people that think that they make more money than WNBA players, look, for one, I get it. They are underpaid. But there aren't a lot of people working a 9 to 5 that get paid $285,000 within 3 months. So stop the cap, please. Stop the cap.
Stop the cap.
Man, that's what's up, man. I'm glad y'all rooting for a DC team. Look at that. We could be one big happy family with the WNBA. Because stay over there with the Las Vegas Aces. Right now, speaking of the New York Liberty, the Mystics are up 39-26. I seen Bradley Beal sitting courtside. I guess he wants to be around a winning environment. Let me stop. Hey, Brad, man, I just want you to be better, man. That's all I want. But when we talk about my expectations for the WNBA season, of course, yes, we have the 2 super teams, and even on draft night, they did a nice little sketch up of the 2 super teams of the Liberty and the Aces, but the Mystics are still there. We got our girl Christy Tolliver back, who helped us win that ring. You know, back-to-back champion. I mean, not back-to-back championships, but back-to-back championship visits. We lost the first one, came back, won it. So Christy's back. Deladon, MVP. That's what happens when you bring an MVP to a team. Also, the culture. I think our coach, he just recently he retired. Yeah, no, for real. No, for real. He'll bring that presence to the court, that intensity, that fire, that spark. But Cloud, Sykes, I can go on and on about this team because I see the potential that's there. But we have a new head coach. He was the son of the previous coach who gave us all of this success. So I want to see how he worked. I mean, how his operation and scheme of things go down. But WNBA altogether is going to be very entertaining this year because of all the hype around it. I'm glad they finally getting the attention that's well deserved, even though it's some would say it's for a wrong reason. You know, Brittany Garner's back. They're really trying to hate on it, but with negative attention brings some positive light.
Yep.
And with that, let's go Mystics, and we get in the show.
Carl, I want to hear your take on this in the NBA chat. I want to hear it.
Oh, and they ain't underpaid. Yeah, I he probably saying the product is not where it should be. Probably, yeah. But we're gonna talk about it on the chat. All right, y'all. That's all we have for y'all today, and we'll see y'all on Monday on the next episode.
Peace.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all at the next episode.